Here's a special tournament announcement. Dragon Ball Super Card Game!
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to No Counters, No Combos. Today we have a lot of information that we're going to go over. First things first, you can see that I have the logo on my t-shirt here. I just thought it would be better visually for you guys instead of looking at the bottom left corner for the logo. I did only make one for myself just because I like it. But if you guys are interested in maybe getting your hands on some NC squared gear, just, let me know. We'll work something out. But that's not the important thing. As you guys did see in the intro, my local game shop is having the ARG Easter Extravaganza this Sunday at 1 o'clock. Pre-registration is strongly encouraged because we're expecting to fill out all the seats. So we're opening up the doors at 12 p.m. for registration. The name of the store is Computer and Gaming Universe in Newark, New Jersey. It's I believe it's 256 Ferry Street. I will put the information down in the description below, but you can also check the intro video. It has all the information there as well. If you guys live in the northern New Jersey area or the tri-state area collectively and you're looking for a great place to come and play on a Sunday, win some really good prizes, come on down. The entry fee is $25. It is an ARG sponsored event. And upon entry, we're giving away Tournament Pack 3. And then as far as Top Cut is concerned, we have 8 special cloth playmats. From 2nd through 8th place, they get the cloth playmat, and then 1st place gets a special one. And we're also doing the invitational invites for August. I believe that might be for top 16. I'm not exactly sure if it's top 8 or top 16 that gets invites, but we are doing the invites for the ARG Invitational in August. So, like I said, if you guys aren't busy this Sunday, come on down to Newark. We have a lot of good players, a lot of good competition. Bring your decks fully constructed with a side deck because it is best of 3. And if you can pre-print the deck list sheet that is required for major events, because we are going to have to collect deck lists as well. Otherwise, if you can't, just get there early so that you can fill out the deck list sheet so that we can get the tournament rolling. But I just wanted to get that. Shout out to Computer and Gaming Universe. Awesome sponsor, awesome place to play. I'm really happy to be a part of the store team. It means a lot to me. I also wanted to shout out Shenron's Lair. Shenron's Lair is a really good website for the Dragon Ball community. They have really good articles on there. They have power rankings, and they have the online deck builder. Basically what it is an online database of all the cards that have been released thus far. So if you don't own the cards, or if you don't want to rummage through your collection to pull out all the cards separately and make a deck in real life, you can make the deck online, play with the ratios, get it fine-tuned on how you like it, and then actually make it with the actual cards that you own. So they're really cool, guys. If you go to the featured content creator page on their website, you will see our logo, No Counters, No Combos. These guys were really nice enough to allow me to be, featured on their website, which I am forever grateful. Thank you so much for the opportunity. There's a lot of other great content creators on there as well. You have Super Players, NYZ Fighters, Anthony Hernandez is on there, 3XG, Kitchen Table Meta, PPG. Basically the entire community is on there. And we're all part of the same community, so we all want the game to grow, and we all want to get to the point where this is the #1 TCG, period. I mean, I love it. I love playing it. I love theory crafting. I love talking about the game. And I love hearing what you guys have to say. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much for the activity in the Discord channel, on Twitter, in the comment section below. You guys are the best. So shout out to Shenron's Lair. Shout out to Computer and Gaming Universe. And now, the real reason you guys are here is because today's Friday and we have another All the Right Spice. Now, normally I'll do the overhead angle with the playmat and I'll show you guys the cards. But today we're going to do something a little different. Today, the 2 leaders that you guys have to choose from are both from set 3. We have the Bardock leader and we have the Super Saiyan 3 Goku leader. Now, these 2 leaders are really good in my opinion. So those are your 2 choices for this week as far as battling it out to see what type of deck is going to be built with the 2 of them. For the Bardock leader specifically, I think it's a really good leader. Everybody right now in the meta is still playing Mecha Frieza as far as their yellow leader. But I think Bardock does have a place in the meta if piloted properly and if built properly. Now, I do want to just go ahead and say that these decks that I build are going to be more thematic. They're going to be more for if you're going to play for fun. Not that these leaders can't be used competitively. The honest answer is that I just haven't had enough time to play with different leaders competitively. I've been so focused on my Mass Saiyan deck, especially because I have the ARG, the Easter tournament coming up this weekend, that I haven't really given myself enough time to test other leaders competitively, but I know they are viable. So we're going to build like fun thematic decks because I know a lot of people have requested that, but then eventually we are going to showcase competitive builds. Especially for the other profiles on the channel. I know people have asked for a competitive GT build and a competitive Boo build. We're going to get to that. I don't want you guys to think that I'm just ignoring those requests. I just haven't given myself enough time to play test a competitive version. I don't want to give you guys crap. I don't want to half-ass anything. So I want to make sure that everything is fine-tuned and tested properly before I showcase it. Because the last thing I want is to be like, oh yeah, this deck is super competitive, and then somebody goes to their locals and they get 2-0'd like the entire night. That's like the last thing that I want. So we're going to take our time with that, but for this week, you have a choice between Bardock and Goku. Now, the Bardock leader itself, on the front side, his auto is that when you attack a leader, you get to draw a card. It's really good. The only downside to him is when he awakens, instead of drawing 2, he untaps 2. But with his auto being draw a card when you attack a leader on the front side, I feel like it does balance itself out a little bit. But definitely, in my opinion, drawing 2 when you awaken is better than untapping 2. I can see situations where untapping 2 is really good, but for me personally, that's just what I prefer. So on the awaken side, we have the Super Saiyan Bardock, and his auto is when you attack, you draw a card, just like most leaders. But then he also has an effect where if one of your Saiyans gets KO'd, whether it's on offense or defense, he gets a 5,000 permanent increase till the end of the turn. Now, why is that good? So when you're on offense, if one of your Saiyans gets KO'd, he becomes a 20k body to attack your opponent, which is good because if you just attack 20 base to their leader, they're gonna have to combo to save themselves. So they're already using 1 card, and if you combo up to 25 with your leader, they're gonna be using 2 cards. The reason it's good on defense is for the exact same reason. If one of your Saiyans gets KO'd on defense and becomes a 20k body, your opponent does have to combo over that 20k if they're going to be swinging with a 15k. So they'll attack with their leader, they'll draw their card off their auto, and then they'll have to combo a card over that to just meet the 20s. So it does kind of give himself more, what's the word I'm looking for? Length, like more longevity towards the later game because he does get that boost, which, can come in handy if you really think about it. But that's the Bardock leader. Now for the Goku leader. So the Goku leader is really awesome. He's being played a lot, right now in the meta competitively. I just haven't had a chance to do it myself. But his effect is when you have no energies, you can discard a card from your hand, take 2 from life, and charge them. So you take 2 out of your life, so it puts you down from 8 to 6, and those becomes your new energy. So basically, if you start your turn, you don't charge right away. You use his effect first. And then he awakens at 4 life. He draws 2 cards when he awakens, which is really great. And then his auto on the awakened side, when he's Super Saiyan 3, is when he attacks, he draws a card. Now, he does have a permanent drawback, kind of like a drawback, I guess you can say, is that you can't charge more than 6 energy when you have him as your leader, which balances out the effect of starting off with 2 energy because you don't want to over ramp too much. But it is a good leader. It's being used very heavily in the meta right now. And on the awakened side, at the end of the turn, when you pass your turn, he restands 3 energies. So you can have 6 energies tap out, and then at the end of your turn, you're going to restand 3 energies. So it's really good because you're going to be going into your opponent's turn with active energies to be able to use for like combos or for defense or anything like that. So it's a really good leader. I'm really happy with it. I was like really excited for that leader when it was revealed that he was coming in the set. So I was really happy to see that. And I'm really glad that people are using it because it is a good leader. Just the meta right now is kind of littered with Mecha Frieza and stuff like that. But I think it'll start balancing itself out. I think you'll start seeing more diversity in the meta as we progress into this format. But as far as for this installment of All the Right Spice, those are your 2 options. You got the Bardock leader and we got the Goku leader up here. Let me know in the comment section below with either hashtag Bardock or hashtag Goku to see what leader you prefer a deck being built around. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Keep commenting. Keep mentioning me on Twitter. keep hitting me up in Discord. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. You guys are the lifeblood of this channel, and you're what keeps me going. So without further ado, I'm going to let you guys get back to your day. We'll see you in the next video. Be there or be squared.